Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and this is your review of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Wow, what an unbelievable Grand Prix. So much drama. Race rating 8 out of 10. You cannot give it 10 out of 10, unfortunately, because them two tyre failures, absolutely unacceptable. Pirelli needs to be held accountable. And I was reading an article earlier, and they still refuse to take responsibility. They're blaming debris out on the track. I'm sorry, no way was it debris, because Lance Stroll and Max Verstappen's tyre just let go absolutely out of nowhere. And for Max Verstappen, how heartbreaking for him. He was in control that Grand Prix, and then his tyre just completely exploded, and then the race was red flagged. Lance Stroll brought out a safety car earlier on in the race, so we had a red flag and two safety cars. Of course, like when Max crashed, we had a standing restart, and Lewis Hamilton actually had the better of the start after Perez. Looked like he got the jump, but then locked up, and instead of going round the corner, he went straight on and dropped down to last. Now, apparently, Lewis said he pressed the wrong button, like a magic button, which turns off the brakes or something at the restart. So it may have been a driver error what cost Hamilton going straight on, but really so annoyed he made that error. I know anyone can make a mistake, but my goodness me, how costly was that? You know, it looked like he was about to retake the lead in the Drivers' Championship, pick up valuable points after Max Verstappen's retirement. Now it makes me feel like an idiot that I celebrated when Max Verstappen was out of the race, because I thought this was great news to lose Hamilton, and then Hamilton made that mistake, so now that makes me look like a right fool. Oh, dear me. Wow, chaotic or what? So Sergio Perez won the Grand Prix, but even for him it wasn't plain sailing, because Red Bull, after the race finished, told him to stop the car. It looked like he suffered a hydraulics failure, so in as one more lap, Sebastian Vettel could have ended up winning the Grand Prix for Aston Martin. Just imagine that, because Vettel finished second and Gasly third. I mean, what a podium though. So Sergio Perez wins the second time in his career. He won at the Sakhir Grand Prix last season, where it should have been George Russell, but Mercedes messed up their pit stops. But Perez winning means Mercedes score no points. Red Bull extends their lead in the Constructors' Championship, but the Drivers' Championship for Lewis Hamilton is no points gained or no points lost. Still, he trails Max Verstappen by 5 points. So this championship is far from over, because now we're heading to tracks where Mercedes mainly dominate, like Paul Ricard, Silverstone, Monza, Belgium. Them circuits Mercedes absolutely dominates, so this championship is far from over. But a little bit concerning for Mercedes and the constructors that Red Bull was starting to build the gap. But as of the Drivers' Championship, it's well and truly alive. But what a missed opportunity for Lewis Hamilton today to retake the lead in the Drivers' Championship. First of all, I was thinking he's been a bit too over-ambitious. Maybe should have just settled for second, but you can tell Lewis wanted that victory so much. But he took responsibility and admitted that he pressed the wrong button because he was worried Perez was going to go into him. So it is what it is. It's an easy mistake, but questions are going to be asked about Pirelli. I mean, drivers going at 200 miles per hour and the tyres are exploding like that. Absolutely unacceptable, and definitely massive questions need to be asked. The FIA need to investigate the teams. Yep, Pirelli, wow, absolute shambles to the name. F1 how them 2 tyres exploded. Unbelievable. But wow, what an amazing Grand Prix. The top 3 now for podium: Perez, Vettel, Gasly. Who could have predicted that? I mean, you could have predicted it like if Vettel was in a Ferrari, but not in an Aston Martin. My goodness me. Leclerc at the start, he got off to a very good start, but his Ferrari had absolutely no pace. Was dropping backwards. Hamilton passed him. Verstappen passed him. Perez. Yeah, just wow. Yeah, not the best racer, Charles Leclerc, but Ferrari still get decent points. So, yep. Now, Paul Ricard in 2 weeks' time. Looking forward to that one. Now, as of the driver ratings and team ratings, as I don't have a lot of videos to talk about on YouTube, now Manchester United season is finished, I'm going to leave driver ratings and team ratings for a separate videos, just so I can keep the daily uploads going. And besides, talk about Pirelli in the Grand Prix itself, it's going to make a really long video, so I'm going to leave the team ratings, driver ratings for a separate video. I'll bring that out tomorrow. Driver of the day, Sebastian Vettel. My team of the day, well, it's difficult who I give team of the day, but who did I think could do really well with their strategy? You know, probably my team of the day, Red Bull, because Max Verstappen was absolutely robbed of a victory. Unbelievable drama. This is why you gotta love F1, because you never know what's going to happen. In the comments, let me know down below what you thought of the Grand Prix, and what do you think with the situation with Pirelli. I mean, this is a serious safety issue, and I say well done to Red Bull showing great swordsmanship and giving permission for other teams to change their tyres during the red flag. That was great swordsmanship, because they could have just called to the race to end. So hats off to Red Bull for that. My goodness me, what an emotional... I was so excited when Max Verstappen was out of race, but then when Hamilton was out of race, I was so fucking angry. You know, it's like, oh man, unbelievable. But this is why I love the sport, because you never know what's going to happen in F1. The battle will resume. Paul Ricard. Yep, comment your thoughts down below. I will always reply. And join me tomorrow for driver ratings and team ratings for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Bye-bye.